New tonight, we're checking in with a San Diego man who was cited for liquid littering. My own daughter knows him as the Bubble Man. Well, you might remember this story when we covered the man getting ticketed for blowing bubbles back in August.
Tonight, CBS 8's Jasmine Ramirez, she's checking back in with him and finds out that there is a whole lot more to know about the man behind the bubbles.
Magic, inspiring, and wow. These are just a few reactions you'll hear at one of these bubble shows. Now, if you've ever seen bubbles like this at one of our beaches or parks, you've likely seen the Bubble Man.
You're gonna see the magic again.
Sandy Snakenburg has found there's something magical about bubbles.
You pause and take in the moment, as long as it lasts.
Wow! You might have seen him performing in San Diego, at the beach or a park. Tips are welcome, but the shows are free. His performances bring joy to people's faces, and adults feel like kids again.
I always ask people if they want to see something really cool, and they say yes. And I pause for a moment, and I go, me too. And that's why I do it, because I think it's really cool. It makes me tremendously happy to be in that moment. And I do it because it gives me purpose. I've gotten good at it.
We reported when he was ticketed by park rangers for blowing bubbles at La Jolla Shores. The citation said he was in violation due to liquid littering. For now, he says the ticket isn't stopping him. Sandy started blowing bubbles after he served in the Navy. He then worked as a fitness coach in Singapore, but says he was addicted to smoking cigarettes. It was then he found his new addiction: bubbles.
I made my debut performing a TEDx talk in Singapore as the Bubble Pirate. And then from there, I just continued.
Soon everything turned upside down. Heart failure ended his travels that came close to ending his life, and he returned to the U.S.
I showed up back to San Diego with $50 in my pocket.
Now Sandy is considered a disabled homeless veteran. He looks to break the stigma around homelessness and show people there is hope to turn things around.
Homeless does not mean hopeless. Everybody wants to do something. Everybody wants to have a purpose.
During his shows, he's found his purpose through creating joy and uplifting others. He hopes others can find theirs too.
Describe that reaction for me.
Wow. Wow is the magic word. Wow, it transcends every culture that I've been through.
By definition, he's homeless, but for him, his Bubble World van is his home, or in some references, his ship.
I refer to it as, as being from the Navy. Everything has maritime influences. So that's the upper deck. And the upper deck has 100,000 lumen of lighting.
It's where he lives, it's his office and his laboratory where the bubbles come to life.
So I'm always experimenting because I'm training for a world's record.
He makes his own mixes, planning ahead for weather conditions like humidity and wind. He's founded his own nonprofit called Bubble World. Its mission is to encourage people to live in the moment, connect with others to find happiness, and create an environment of positivity and hope. He's gained lots of popularity and support from his shows. Even during our interview, people passed by and recognized him. I asked how it makes him feel when people know his story.
Inspired. Inspired because people and appreciated. And I think it's a lot of other people's stories as well. And so, again, everybody is trying to do the best they can. Here we go, here we go.
And that's Sandy's message, to try the best you can and to spread some joy along the way. Jasmine Ramirez, CBS 8.